Oh, hello, everyone. Welcome back to our look through Dr. Dave Regis's ebook, Tactics for Beginners, basically chess tactics for beginners, 10 steps to learn them. And we've got as far as jumps, which are very, very commonly known as discovered attacks. What on earth is this all about? Well, this is where you'll have a long range piece, which means a bishop, a rook, or a queen, sat hidden behind one of your other pieces with an X-ray, if you like, attacking an enemy spot potentially. And of course, when the intervening piece moves, it can be very, very dangerous. So let's just have a look at some examples. We've got 5 today. And Jumping Knight is the one that we start with. Dr. Dave's titled this game. We've got Wall against Hamilton, 1976. E4, E5, Knight to F3, D6, D4, Knight F6, so Philidor's defense, Bishop to C4, Bishop to G4 from Black, Knight to C3, and Knight takes E4. And this looks like Black's losing a pawn, but that's not the case, as we've seen this tactic before, because after the Knight takes, pawn here attacks both of the minor pieces, so Black can get their piece back. Pawn takes E5 from White, Bishop takes from Black, Queen takes from White, and Knight to C6 from Black, not rushing to take back the minor piece, and perhaps setting up a little bit of a trap, or perhaps not. Well, let's see. Does the trapper get trapped? Bishop takes pawn. Has Black sprung the trap by playing Queen takes Bishop? Well, no. As you can tell from the analysis bar, the eval bar here, White is winning comfortably. But why? What is the correct next move for White that takes advantage of a discovered attack? Press pause if you want to find it. Otherwise, I'll carry on in 3, 2, and 1. And the point of a discovered attack is that, as we said, you have a piece potentially attacking another target, but hidden by one of your own pieces. So when this knight moves, White's queen will be seeing the Black queen. And if we play Knight to F6 with check, Black has to deal with check. And now White plays Queen takes Queen and just wins the game. So that's the discovered attack. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at the second game. And this is, we're going to look at this from the Black point of view, because we've got NN, so we don't know who it is, against Greco from 1800-ish. And yeah, Greco's got the black pieces. And for once, it looks like my favorite, the Latvian gambit, actually comes out on the winning end of things. So that makes me very happy. So E4, E5, Knight F3, F5 from Greco. Knight takes E5 and Queen E7, which isn't the best move here, but in this game it works. Queen to H5 check. Now Black can't go across here because Knight here is a fork of King and Rook. So G6 gets played and Knight takes G6. Again, if Black plays pawn takes Knight, Queen takes Rook, although that may happen later in the game. Spoiler alert. Queen takes E4 check from Black. King to D1 from White. So protecting this pawn as well as getting out of check. Knight to F6 from Black, common idea when this has happened in the Latvian gambit to attack the Queen. Queen to H3, and Greco now, look at that, the computer has suddenly decided that White is, Black's doing quite well. Greco decides it's time now to play pawn takes G6, and White grabs the Rook. Knight to G4 from Greco, and this is very dangerous. It's threatening Knight to F2, which is actually checkmate, because not only is it check, but the Queen's attacking the escape squares. And so the player of the white pieces plays the move Queen to H4, thinking that they've protected the square. But as you can tell from the fact that the evaluation bar has just leapt, Black has a fantastic move. Very similar to the last game. See if you can work it out. So press pause, otherwise we'll carry on in 3, 2, and 1. And again, potentially the Black queen is seeing the White queen, but there's a knight in the way. So Knight to E3 check. White must get out of check. And now Queen takes Queen and Black's winning comfortably. Okay, let's have a look at the next game. And this one is only 8 moves long. And it's Komarek against Korn from 1992 in Oberwart. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. So E4, E5, Knight F3, Knight C6, C3, so Ponziani opening, d5, and queen a4. Queen d6 from black, pawn takes d5 from white, queen takes d5, oops, excuse me, queen takes d5, and bishop c4, queen to e4, check. Oh, I think I can see what's coming. King to d1, bishop to d7, and yeah, here we go. We've got it again. There's a piece in the way, and the eval bar has shot to the top. What's the correct white move now to win the enemy queen? Press pause if you want to, although I reckon you probably have already spotted it if you've done the previous two puzzles. Otherwise, I'll carry on in 3, 2, and 1. And this time it's bishop takes pawn check. Of course, black has to deal with the check. And now queen takes queen becomes possible, and white is comfortably winning. I think this is important because the importance of a discovery is it's far more dangerous if the discovery gives a check, because it forces the opponent to deal with it. Okay, let's get another board. And this one, Dr. Dave in the book has called a Scotch Discovery. So I guess we're playing the Scotch game here. And it's Ruel against Lernaff from Saint-Lô in France, 2003. Okay, here we go. There's only 7 moves. Yeah, 7 moves. 6 moves, actually. Right, this is a quickie. E4, E5. Knight to F3, knight to C6. D4, E takes D4, knight takes D4, bishop to C5, bishop to E3, and knight F6. Now, knight F6 gets a question mark, and as you can see, the eval bar has shot up to +3 and a bit. So once again, hit pause if you'd like to have a go at finding the best next move for white. Otherwise, I'll carry on in 3, 2, and 1. And this time, it's this, where we've got a piece looking at another one through, in this case, a knight. And the correct move for white is knight takes c6. Now, this time it isn't check, but we're attacking the next best thing with our knight. We're attacking the queen, and the queen's got no escape square anyway, because the knight's hitting e7, so whatever. So we may as well play to capture the knight. So let's say pawn takes, and now bishop takes bishop is obviously winning a piece. In fact, I would guess that white should actually swap the queens first. So check, takes, and then do it. Maybe that's wrong, but whatever. The point is, you've seen the knight moved and the bishop saw the other bishop and was able to take. So that's another nasty discovered attack. All right, one more for this video, I think. And we're going to have several videos on this topic, so no need to make them too lengthy. And this time, Dr. Dave has called it pinching a piece, but we don't have players for this one. We don't know their names. So let's just get to it. E4, E5, knight F3, knight F6. So Petrov's defense. Knight takes E5, D6, knight F3, knight takes E4, D4, D5. So this is pretty standard stuff. Bishop to B5, knight to C6 because it was check, so blocking, knight to E5, bishop to d7, and queen to f3. And here in the book, Dr. Dave puts white picks on the weak spot in black's position. There it is, f7. We know about this. But can you spot the weakness in white's position? Because look at the eval bar, which is saying -3.5. So hit pause if you'd like to work out the best move for black here. Otherwise, we'll carry on in 3, 2, and 1. And here's the potential discovery. Look at the black bishop. It sees the white one, except it almost sees the white bishop, but there's a knight in the way. And so knight takes knight. It's attacking the queen. So white's got to deal with it. And what can you do? I mean, if you play, for example, pawn takes knight, well, then bishop takes bishop and black has happily won a piece. If you try the slightly trickier bishop takes bishop, well, as long as black recaptures with the knight, then black is still a full piece up. Okay, so that's 5 examples of jumps and discoveries. We've got, I think, probably 10 or 11 more to go. But again, I'll do them in 2 more shorter videos rather than trying to make it too much at once. So thank you for watching. Hope that was interesting. See you next time for some more. Cheers.